Hey y'all, welcome back to Ascending with Ashley. I'm Ashley. I thought we could do like maybe a reading. I have this deck here. Maybe just get a little insight on the awakening process, I guess. There's a lot of decks, so ooh, have you used these before? Alright. So this is particularly for folks who are starting their awakening or coming into consciousness or seeking some depth and healing. Alright? In this present moment. I'll put this fabric around my neck, so I put it in my ponytail. Alright, I'm going to take from the top. We have Allure, Cherish. Cherish the beauty that attracts you. Have you been too busy to appreciate the good things around you? Take time to enjoy and value the moments and people that bring you joy. Alright. Next we have Allure, Cherish. Are these all the same? No, they're not. Okay. Cherish the beauty that attracts you. Have you been too busy to appreciate the good things around you? Why are there two of the same card? Take time to enjoy and value the moments and people that bring you joy. You may be having deja vu. They're the same thing. Let me shuffle these a little better. Because if I pull one more of the same card, I'm gonna go postal. Hang on. The fuck? Alright, marriage. Jesus. Marriage is a blend of love, trust, and responsibility. Are you considering a deeper commitment? Ensure you are ready for the responsibilities and challenges that come with it. Wow. Okay, next we have telepathy. Your intuition is connecting you with others. Have you experienced moments of deep understanding with someone? Pay attention to these subtle connections. They could hold the answers you need. I've been playing with telepathy a lot lately. It's fun. Gratitude. Gratitude brings more joy and abundance. Have you been overlooking the good in your life? Take a moment to appreciate what you have. This mindset will attract even more positivity. Alright, since we got two of the same card, I'm going to go ahead and so weird. Let's do two more. What an interesting moment. Maybe you have telepathy with your partner. Maybe that's something you guys are practicing. Or if you don't have a partner. That wasn't for you. Let go, love. Letting go of past love opens the door to new possibilities. Are you holding on to an old relationship? Release it and you'll find peace and the potential for new love. I think that's a really important part of healing. Not only letting go of love, but also letting go of the pain associated with previous relationships. It doesn't necessarily have to be love, but wherever you got hurt when you loved someone or was showing love to someone. Oh, thank you. Boo! No, thank you. Yes, I can see you. Yeah. Alright. Last one from this deck. Strength. You are stronger than you realize. Though the times may be tough, remember that you have the courage and resilience to get through it. Your inner strength will help you overcome all obstacles. That was a big breath. Maybe do some breath work. Taking deep breaths into your belly. Breathing is when you like let your tummy expand. I think a lot of women don't allow that deep breath because of standards of women's bodies, myself included. I often hold my breath. So anyway, do a lot of breath work. If you are letting go of a ex or something, a love situation, or finding peace within what is now, the present, and you're welcoming yourself to new love, could be a really great love. It doesn't necessarily have to lead to marriage. Marriage can just talk to like the combining of energy. It doesn't necessarily need to be like, let's make sure the government represents our love. Alright. Damn. Interesting. 2 more? Who's that? I only named one of the cats. The babies. What's up? Is there a problem? What is the problem? That you don't have... The chicken's not ready yet. Okay. This picture is from... Where's this picture from? Okay. So, I pulled a card, Spirit Advice Oracle for each of the themes. So, Allure, Cherish, coming out twice. What we have here is celebrate each other's successes. Joy, support, celebration, love. We don't do only love over here. So I think cherish the beauty that attracts you. I think that this could also speak to community. And I did do a collective convo today about the importance of healthy communication when building community. Especially in these times when we're going to be relying on each other because the state is unstable. Okay? So celebrate each other's successes. Hang on. Angel is being a twat. Let me go see if there's a problem. Hold on. Why are you doing all that? For what? Are your babies okay? Angel, you can't be in here fucking starting fights and shit. I felt like that was a trap. That was a trap. She just did that to get me out of here so she could attack. Is everyone okay? Boo! As her kids are walking around a little bit more. They're under Niall's bed though, like in an enclosure. If you don't know, she had kittens. She's an alley cat. She fought her way inside, right, Lucy? Traumatizing all of my cats. I have a lot of cats. I have a 3-generation cat family plus Hootie. And now I have Angel and her kids. So anyway, speaking of, under marriage we have face challenges together, unity, teamwork, and resilience. You don't need to come to me. You need to be a better mom to your kiddos. Go in there and leave, like, sit with them. They're probably hungry. It's only been like March 6th they were born. They're not even a month old. Go breastfeed them. Man, I breastfed for 3.5 fucking years. These cats. Okay, now we have telepathy and strengthen your spiritual connection. Faith, guidance, inner peace, and connection. I don't like all of these growly sounds I'm hearing. You guys are unhinged, Angel, mostly. Alright, and then we have gratitude. And under gratitude, we have be kind to yourself and others, compassion, empathy, love, and kindness. So if you are having a hard day, an attitude of gratitude, finding joy, being gentle, can help, okay? Alright, let go love. Why is it so hard? Practice patience, waiting, enduring, perseverance, and trust. So be patient with yourself, trust your process for healing, whatever you are healing, alright? Remember, we've got like 2 days left in Mercury retrograde. They knocked this shit down. Those kids are ready to be out in the world. Angel, nobody's worried about your kids. They really aren't. None of my cats give a fuck. It's true. Not one of them give a fuck about your kids. Respectfully. Then we have strength. Excuse me. Damn, you guys fucked up all my shit over here. What the fuck? Intense scuffle. With strength, we have embrace your shadow self, self-awareness, shadow work, integration. I did just start a new short program here on YouTube and on TikTok. I start all my stuff on TikTok and then just bring it over here, the short stuff. I don't do like long content on TikTok. But anyway, so I am doing 2 new things for shadow work. We are doing I'm going through each of the shadow work oracle cards every day. So it's like 10 seconds, and then we're also doing stress less. That can also help alleviate some darkness. And I just started both of those projects. And then we have 3 projects in the afternoon that are also a little bit helpful for raising your vibe, staying inspired. But I also already have shadow work playlists going on, or over on my playlist lists. I've done a lot of work about integrating shadow. The daily decolonizing, my belief is that, peep these lions right here. I know this is like a cartoon lion, but there's a lion and these 2 lions. So this is strengthen your spiritual connection. Shadow work is really necessary for that. If you're new to spirituality, religion gives you like a moral code to follow, but spirituality is like up to you. It's your relationship to whatever it is you believe, including your higher self, right? So shadow self or shadow aspects are essentially just like the things you're less than impressed about yourself, or some of the things that you the ways that you've been hurt. Those are all shadow aspects. The things that we hide from others, darker stuff. I think we normalize humanity over here, so like everyone has shadow, everyone has been through trauma, everyone's been through grief, you know. Speaking of feelings, we're gonna pull from the feelings oracle a little bit, just see if there's any insight here. This is kind of a cute reading. It's not my best work, but we're here. Hopefully it resonates with whoever ended up watching. That's all we can do. Alright. Okay, so we have let go. And I'm bringing that up because that's the second time. So again, with patience and practice, let go of what's no longer serving you, and also integrate what is about you, right? We have nurture. So continue to nurture yourself. Place boundaries. Cactuses always give me like boundaries, because you can't get too close. So practice boundaries and make sure that you are giving yourself that space to go through this process, to practice these things, to be open to welcoming new love if that's what you choose, or be open to releasing old pain, integrating things as well. Then we have inner awareness coming out. We already spoke on that a little bit with the embracing your shadow self. I'm going to go ahead and pull shame, because I think one of the things when I talk about shame, the most important thing I want people to understand about shame is that shame is put on you from someone external to you. Whether it's a belief, someone saying something to you, or whatnot. When the feeling of shame arises, that is generally because of someone else projecting that onto you in some sort of way, okay? Don't give them that power. Call that back to you. Anxiety coming up next. I've been using this deck a little more frequently lately, and anxiety continues to come out. I think that's a really relevant thing right now to feel. I think most of humanity is probably pretty anxious in these times. But don't let it be debilitating, right? Notice it and try to calm it. Like, this is a scribble. So when you're starting to feel anxiety and you're starting to feel scribbled or jumbled or whatever, nervous, try to just take a few deep breaths. I'm thinking of that app with the orange bubble guy, the meditation app. What is that? Head mindfulness? Oh, tiny humans coming. Okay, we have intuition and then optimism as well. Trust your intuition. If you're not familiar with your intuition, get familiar with it. Just do some things like practice, especially with this telepathy. They're actually coming out at the same space. Your intuition will tell you what you need to know. It's an internal guidance system. And I've done a lot of other stuff on this channel talking about intuition and telepathy and stuff. What was I gonna look up? Oh, yeah, the mindfulness app with the orange guy. What is he? Headspace. I used to do this app when I was really balls deep in my healing, so that might help you. And then we have optimism. Stay optimistic about your healing process, your growth, your love life too. There's marriage and other things here, so if that is something you're seeking, love is all we need. Yeah, keep manifesting that for yourself. This was cute. These aren't my favorite cards, but I thought this was a pretty dope reading. So I hope that this was helpful, and you can find some resonance with it. Have a good one.